Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. This is me, Tabinda Gul, and you are watching Desi TV USA. Good morning. At the US presidential election approaches its final stages. Both Republican nominee Donald Trump and Democratic nominee Kamala Harris are ramping up their campaigns in crucial swing states. With only days to go before elections day, Pennsylvania and Michigan have become key battleground, with both candidates making their final appeals to voters. As part of the last push before elections day, Republican nominee Donald Trump and Democratic nominee Kamala Harris have been campaigning tirelessly, focusing their efforts on swing states like Pennsylvania and Michigan. With both states known for their influence in close elections, the candidates are leaving no stone unturned to sway undecided voters. We are excited to announce that early voting has officially begun across America. This is an important opportunity for US citizens to make their voices heard ahead of election day. Early voting allows you to cast your ballot at your convenience to a candidate you like, ensuring that your vote counts in shaping the future of our communities and country. Desi TV USA, DTVNN, and our OTT platform DTV Flix, Pakistan Chronicle, South Asian Chronicle encourage everyone to take advantage of this opportunity. Check your local elections office for details on early voting locations and hours in your area. Remember, your participation is vital to US democracy and your democratic rights. Let's make our voices heard. Please stay engaged and must vote and tell others to vote. There are a few Pakistani Americans contesting elections throughout the USA and especially in Texas for Band County, Harris County, Dallas County, and Bexar County. Early voting starts from October 21st through November 1st, 2024. Elections day always is only Tuesday in November, and it's on November 5th, Tuesday. If you miss early voting, it is important to note that the general elections in the United States is scheduled for Tuesday, November 5th, 2024.
You came to this country for a brighter future for you and your loved ones. You've made it this far. Now it's time to become a citizen. With citizenship, you gain the right to vote, access to federal jobs, the ability to keep your family closer, and the freedom to travel with a U.S. passport. These are just a few of the benefits waiting for you when you become eligible. We're here to help you through the process with free resources and personalized guidance. Together, we can make it easier. Get started at becomeacitizentoday.com.
Addressing a crowd of enthusiastic supporters, Trump expressed regret about leaving the White House in 2021. Referring to the Democratic Party as demonic, he claimed that America's security, particularly along the U.S Mexico border, was much stronger under his administration. Trump also repeated allegations of voter fraud by the Democratic Party, an issue he has raised throughout his campaigns. These claims have stirred strong reactions, rallying his base but also drawing criticism from his opponents. Meanwhile, Kamala Harris has countered Trump's assertions with pointed response. An official from her campaigns rebuked Trump's rhetoric, suggestions that his grievances were personal rather than presidential. At a rally in Michigan, Harris urged voters to dismiss what she describes as Trump's elections fraud gimmick, warning that such claims were aimed at distracting voters from key issues affecting Americans. She promised a more stable foreign policy with a specific commitment to ending the ongoing conflict in Gaza if elected. President Harris' stance on international matters, particularly the Gaza crisis, has resonated with voters seeking stability and diplomatic solution abroad. Adding further intrigue to the final stretch of the campaign, the latest poll from Lua conducted by the Des Moines Register's Mediacom show Harris holding a slight lead over Trump, with 47% to Trump and 44% to close. The margin hints at potential shift in voter preferences as elections day nears. This Lua polls is particularly noteworthy as it highlighting shifting opinion in states that traditionally lean conservative, signaling that the race remains highly competitive. Furthermore, voters' engagement in the election cycle has been significant. Reports indicate that over half of registered voters across the United States plan to cast their ballots before November 5th, suggesting a high turnout that could influence the outcome. Both campaigns have heavily emphasized the importance of voter voting early, with Harris encouraging supporters to make their voices heard and Trump urging his base to watch closely and secure the vote. As Trump and Harris continue their final campaigns, the race to the White House has reached a fever pitch. With swing states like Pennsylvania and Michigan in play, the candidates are focused and amplifying their messages and drawing contrast between their vision for Americans' future. The stakes have never been higher, and with only days to go, the world watches as Americans' choice for its next leader comes down to the wire. So stay tuned. This is me, Tabinda, signing off. Stay with us for more updates and in-depth coverage of the 2024 U.S. presidential elections as we bring you the latest development from the campaign trail. We will keep you informed of the devastations and relief efforts caused by the hurricane in Milton, Florida, USA.
Meet the tools that help reduce flood risk across Harris County. From channels to stormwater detention basins to floodplain preservation, the Harris County Flood Control District manages each one with a single goal: flood risk reduction. Because they impact our quality of life with benefits like avoided damages, an expanded urban forest, and room for trails and green spaces. Flood risk reduction efforts have an impact on our quality of life. Learn more at hcfcd.org.
So stay tuned and stay with us.